secrets, not lies. If you don't know, it's only subterfuge disguises. If you don't know, can't get hurt by the things that you don't know. You don't know. I smoked your punch, shook your knees, and stole your heart away. I spun my webs and dropped my lies.
Greetings and salutations, so this is Techrodon here, back with more Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. And yeah, we are on to the next snow level. I didn't see what the snow level was called before I entered, but you know what? It's whatever. It's not Snow Go, we already played that one, and I'm pretty sure we're not at Cold Hard Crash yet. But this is a snow level, so let's go through it. All I can really say at the moment, I kind of don't have much to comment on just yet. I will have something to comment on later in the video, but we're not there yet. Not quite. I probably should have did some cuts in this video. This video is completely uncut, like unfiltered. Like, not unfiltered, it's just uncut. Like, I didn't cut any parts out, so I probably should have did that. Because, I keep slipping up already. But not only that, the video is going to be 38 minutes long, and I've been trying to do shorter videos. So, I might stop commentary real quick just to go and trim down later parts of the video. Okay, I went back and cut out as much as I could, so here we are. The video is still going to be 32 minutes long, but that's not that bad. It was almost 40 before, so that is a big improvement. And I don't have the energy to commentate over like 40+ minute videos anymore. That's really what my problem is. But I also would rather have videos be under 35 minutes in general, because like I tried doing longer videos for a while, and I was able to do them. But I've kind of lost the enthusiasm for commentating that long. It's kind of a similar reason as to why I don't do live streams, because I won't be able to keep up the commentary for hours on end. And usually a live stream is at least an hour long, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't really do live streams. Unless, like, I'm doing, like, a fun little live stream thing, like Warframe or something. That might be an exception, but like if I'm live streaming Warframe or if I'm live streaming Overwatch 2, that would be like a different thing. I'm more so talking about like why I don't let's play like single player stuff, because you aren't gonna like have much from me in terms of commentary. But yeah, a series I used to do on my old channel, like far back before I switched over to this one, was live stream Fridays, which is a thing where I would like every Friday I would live stream a game. I think sometimes I did Warframe, sometimes I did the 2016 Ratchet and Clank game, sometimes I did other stuff, you know. And I've been like considering bringing that back, but for this channel, my only issue is I would have to live stream stuff I know I could keep talking over, because Warframe is something I could do that with. I'm good at like talking over Warframe stuff. I could potentially live stream Overwatch 2 as well. I have that currently re-downloading at the moment, so that's also always a possibility. It's more so I can't really live stream the games I do for Let's Plays, because like, you know, everything I have to say about them is what I say in the Let's Plays, you know? Not really much more to say than that. I'm also struggling a little bit to like come up with stuff to say on these Crash 2 videos. Even though Crash 2 is my favorite Crash game, I'm still having trouble like coming up with things to say, because this Let's Play was recorded like a good minute back. I think it was recorded right after Hi-Fi Rush. But then I went like, okay, I'd rather upload Resident Evil 7 alongside Hi-Fi Rush and put this off till later. And it just went that way. Mainly because I realized I was doing too many like platformer style games at the moment, and I was like, yeah, I should definitely throw in a non-platformer in the middle. which was Resident Evil 7, because part of Hi-Fi Rush's identity is platformer mechanics. A Hat in Time's a platformer, Crash 2 is a platformer, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is a platformer. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm already gonna do a third platformer this volume of Road Dogg Games, which is Crash 2, obviously. So I'm just gonna throw a non-platformer in the middle. And the next game I plan to do after this and Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is likely going to be another non-platformer. I've kind of been doing too many platformers this volume of Road Dogg Games, but there's so many that I just wanted to get out of the way eventually. And this is just the point where I had the chance to do Sly Cooper and Hat in Time, so they had to be done. And I kept putting off doing more Crash games, but I decided to go with my favorite out of the ones I haven't done yet, which is here. I'd love to do my third favorite someday. My second is Crash 4, which I already did. I'd love to do my third favorite Crash game someday, Crash Twinsanity, but we'll see about that because that's not on modern consoles. So we'll see about that. Okay, I was going back there because one of these snow levels has a hidden, like, nitro exclamation crate back there. Nitro detonator crate, whatever you want to call it. It's not this one. I don't remember if it was the first one we already played or if it's Cold Heart Crash, but one of them has one back there, and that's why I was going back to check, but no, it's not this one. Fucking hell, man. Those penguins have too big of a hitbox, I'm telling you. Like, I literally had to jump spin to kill the penguin, and I should have been able to jump over that one obstacle before needing to spin the penguin. Yeah, I'd say Trilogy has some really finicky hitboxes. Why do you think I haven't played Crash 3 or Crash 1 yet? Well, aside from me liking them less than Crash 2. Like, Crash 2 was always going to be the next one because it's my favorite. Well, at one point I was going to do Crash 1 next, just to do, like, the NCAA Trilogy in order, but no, it was probably always going to be Crash 2 at the end of the day. I thought about doing Crash 1 first, but I never actually went through with it. So, yeah. Never went through recording it or anything. Nice. Now we're on to Air Crash. And then after this, we have one of my favorite levels in the game. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah. I also really like this one. This one's also a really fun level. But it's not, I don't think I'd call it one of my favorites, but it's definitely, a lot of the levels in this game I can call fun, actually. I don't think there's really any levels I dislike, except for the ones in the final warp room. I don't like the 2 jetpack levels. That's basically what I'm getting at. And I don't really care for, like, the lights out levels in this game. I'm okay with the lights out level. I think there's one in Crash 3, if I remember correctly. I'm okay with that one. I don't like the ones in this game, or Crash 1. By the way, that's a secret warp room. We'll get that, or not warp room. That's a secret warp right there. We'll get that later because I'll have to get the gems. But I do most of the gems outside of video, so you won't really be seeing me like unlock. I don't think you'll really be seeing me unlock any of the secret warps. You'll more so you might see me doing the levels unlocked from them, but you probably won't see me unlocking the secret warps, if I'm being honest. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, that was no bueno. You gotta be really precise with your timing on this one. Wait for it to fall, and then Jump. 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 Good thing there's a bonus route here, so I won't have to do that jump again. That's some good ass water, I swear. I got cold water. Like when I paused the commentary earlier, I got cold water. And it's really good. It hits right now because it's summertime right now. Any cold drink's gonna hit, except milk. Milk's probably not gonna hit this time of year, but whatever. That might just be me. I'm not a big milk fan. I only drink milk if it's strawberry or chocolate or if it's in cereal. I much prefer other dairy things. I like cheese. I love yogurt. Yogurt's delicious. I love yogurt. That's probably my favorite dairy anything. Second to yogurt would be strawberry milk. I love strawberry milk. Strawberry milk and chocolate milk both hit, man. Like, they really do. I love them both. I like to get those, like, those little syrup bottles from the store that's like chocolate or strawberry syrup and mix it in a cup of milk. It hits. It hits. It hits, I tells ya. Luckily, we got a checkpoint with the bonus fruit, so... Joke's on you, plant. You can't touch me. You can't touch this. I'm kidding. Anyway. Wait for those to come up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I think we're gonna need every second they're up, if I remember correctly, so... Wait again. There we go. Yeah, that was the death route. We can't get it because I died. The death routes in this game aren't that bad. I don't care for the death routes in Crash 3 or Wrath of Cortex, but they're not that bad here. And I don't remember if there's any death routes in Crash 4, and if there is, I don't think I've ever gotten to one, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna die because I want to get those boxes. Yep. Fun fact, I actually die a few times trying to get them. You have to be kind of precise with the way you jump across here to a ridiculous degree. The platforms look big enough, they do, but like they're off screen enough to where if you're not precise, you're gonna miss it. Like that's really what where the challenge lies. Now I can jump back to the jet ski. And let's go. Get all the crates. We won all the crates. I'm not sure if I'm able to get all the crates this go around because one of these levels requires you to get the blue gem. If I remember correctly. I don't know if it's this one or if it's a different one. It might be a different one because this one had a load of nitro crates along it. So I have a feeling that it wasn't this one. Oh, maybe it was. Because we didn't get the nitro detonator. Huh. I know I have the gem for this in retrospect because like currently I have the gem for this level because I got all the gems for this Let's Play. So I'm trying to remember if that was the level you need the blue gem or if you have to go down the death route to get the nitro detonator. I don't remember how it works. Oh, my bad. It wasn't my one of my favorite levels. This next, we're on the bear riding level. This one's not that bad either, though. Like this one's pretty good. I like most of the bear riding levels. I think I already mentioned I didn't like the one that has the lights out where it's dark, but I like most of them. Like I said, I think I do play the 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I think I played the 2 bonus levels later on in the Let's Play. I think I actually recorded them, but I don't remember. Okay, jump past you. Get all the crates. I don't think I get all the crates in this level. I'm not sure, but I don't think I do. So far, we've gotten all of them, but you know that could always change. Oh, our first death. I'm not gonna lie, we got pretty far in the level before I died. That might be a new record for me because I usually die a lot on these animal riding levels. So that might be a new record for me. You see what's happening there is I'm like moving to the side too soon. You gotta be really precise with when you like move to the side there. I think it was that way in the original too. I don't think that's like the Insane Trilogy hitbox problem. I think that's more so. It was already like that in the original. I'm pretty sure you had to do that the same way. Because I did play the original Crash 2. I never finished the original Crash 2 or 3. Actually, no, I did finish the original Crash 2. My bad. I did finish the original Crash 2. I never finished the original Crash 3 or Crash 1. But I've played all 3 of the original trilogy. And I played all 3 of the Insane Trilogy. I've beaten all 3 of the Insane Trilogy before. The only game in it, though, that I've gotten 100% for is Crash 2. Yeah, we did miss some boxes, and I'm pretty sure I can't go back for them, so... Hit the detonator. Let's take the Zell and leave. Was it the next level, or is it the level after? I'm trying to remember when, like... one of my favorite levels comes. No, it's the one after. My bad. It's the final one in this warp room. Because next we have Crash Crush, which is a boulder chase level. I did a cut there because these were 2 videos basically stitched together because they were shorter videos. So that's why there's a cut there to be just getting into the level, because the start of that recording was when I spawned in the level. So yeah, there's your explanation there. Boulder, can we talk about this, man? I told you, I'll pay you the $5, man. I'll pay you $5. You're gonna chase me, I'll give you your money. You just gotta give me 2 weeks, okay? I'll have the $5 in 2 weeks. Boulder, dude, can we please talk about this? Boulder, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Boulder. I'm sorry. I'm just being goofy right now, don't mind me. I told you, Boulder, it was an accident. I didn't mean to set your $5 bill on fire. I can pay you back. Imagine, like, that actually having, like, Crash just set, like, the Boulder's $5 bill on fire, and all the Boulders chasing Crash because it wants his money back. That'd be some crazy, like, shit right there. Luckily, I do have an easier time cracking jokes in this game than I do with Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus. Okay. Get that. I think this is... Where does that platform go? It takes us back to where we came from, doesn't it? Yeah, it brings us back here. So, yeah. Keep going. Smash all the crates. Yes, sir. Get the crates. And I ran right... Yeah, that was on me. I ran right into that. Why did I do it twice? I think that second time the slide button just didn't register, if I remember correctly. First time was my fault. Second time might have also been my fault. I don't remember for sure if it was like my fault or if the slide button didn't register. Sometimes like sometimes the slide button doesn't register when specific things happen. It's very rare, but there are times it doesn't happen. You'll probably notice that the most in Crash 3, probably. I want to say, because there are times where the slide button, like... Again, it's very, very rare, but there are moments when, like, if you're running, the slide button won't always, like, register. But I forget how you trigger it in Crash 3. Here, it more so happens when you're, like, doing the boulder chase levels, and later the polar bear chase level. Because, when you're on, like, those little green things, and sometimes when you spawn in, you won't be able to do the slide for the first few seconds. But, so that's one of the triggers. Another one, though, is, like, being on, like, hitting those green booster like, those green boost pads. If you hit those, there's a good chance you won't be able to slide after hitting it. And it's not, like, consistent. Sometimes you can slide after hitting those green boosters, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can slide after spawning in, right after spawning in, sometimes you gotta wait like 2 seconds. It's a little weird. The spawning in one also happens in Crash 3, but I remember there's something else in Crash 3 that could trigger it as well, like where it might not let you slide, you know? I just can't recall what it is. I think I've had it happen to me more times in Crash 3 than Crash 2 in the Insane Trilogy. I don't know if it happened to the originals, but because it's been so long since I played them. But I do know in the Insane Trilogy it's happened to me more times in Crash 3 than Crash 2. Crash 2 is pretty good at not messing up on the slide. Like, the slide here, probably the best it'll ever be across the series. Like, I think, I mean, it's designed the same in this and Crash 3 in the Insane Trilogy. It's more so this game, like, it's designed better around using the slide than Crash 3 is. Oh, we're not getting the gem, are we? No. Yeah, this gem is bullshit. You have to do a body slam on that steel crate back there. You have to do a body slam on that while the boulder's chasing you. In other words, you have to basically do a flawless run in that last stretch of the level, or the boulder's going to catch up before you body slam it. It's a really hard boss to get. I have it. That's how I remember how I got it. I had to do a flawless run from the last checkpoint to the end of the level to be able to body slam it. Okay. We got rid of them good. I'm gonna wait for a second until I time it right. Sometimes I gotta like wait a second for some things in Crash games to time them right. I was kind of hoping another one would spawn in so I could bring a second like thing, but it never happened. So instead we broke a second thing with Aku Aku, which is kind of funny. Okay, eel. There we go. That's what I was waiting on, buddy. Now I can cross. Oh. Yikes. Yeah. This is one of my favorite levels, though. Don't get me wrong. But it's mainly because of how hard it is. It's like the hardest sewer level, if I remember correctly. I don't think there's any... No, it's not the hardest sewer level. It's the second hardest sewer level, but it's like... The third one is like super hard. And then this one's like... Well, it's not super hard. It's super hard by Crash 2 standards. Like, it's the second hardest level in the game behind Cold Hard Crash. Or actually, no, I wouldn't even say Cold Hard Crash. That's the hardest level of the game. The level I had the most trouble getting the gem with was one of the piston theme levels at the end of the game. I forgot which one it is, but one of them I had a lot of trouble getting the gem. A lot more than Cold Hard Crash, I want to say. Cold Hard Crash is definitely the second hardest gem to get. There's two paths we gotta go here, by the way. Here you got a bunch of nitros. Don't hit them. Don't be a dummy, don't hit them. You can see him trying really hard. For some reason, Crash's hand, like, grazes against that nitro just now. But it didn't explode. I'm gonna take that. I'm just gonna take it. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. I got through it, though. I got through it. I think I got hit, but I got through it. Don't stand on these too long either, they'll sink. I think if I stood on that last one, like, not that last one, that middle one a little longer, it would have sunk. Okay, he stayed alive, so I'm just going to use him to, yeah. Because I don't want to backtrack. We got the green gem, let's die and go back. That's basically what my mindset there was. Okay. We got knocked out. Good, good. Nice, nice. We're almost done here. Almost. Not quite, but we're almost done. Get a checkpoint crate. It is weird that the checkpoint crate and the bonus route are like right next to each other, though. That is a little weird. Because that never usually happens. Usually they're like a few, like, I don't even know what to say, like a few of. They're usually like a little bit away from each other because the bonus paths are also a checkpoint. Actually, I don't remember if the bonus paths in the original Crash 2 were checkpoints. So maybe the checkpoint crate was there because that's how the original was designed. And the original didn't have that, for all I know. But I think the original did have the bonus paths be checkpoints, so yeah. I'm pretty sure it did. Okay, we're almost done here. We have to get past this thing, which is lovely. And as you can see, we failed. You see, the enemy they put there is one you gotta, like, jump on, which means it's not gonna be spun into the blades of the fan. Meaning you have to slide through this fan. There's no way around it. You gotta slide through the fan. And I have no idea how I pulled it off, but I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I believe this way is a dead end. You get the crystal here, but it's a dead end. I know this level well. This is probably one of my most replayed levels in Crash 2, if I'm being 100% honest. Okay. Now we can head back and go through the other path. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Break that. We gotta jump through the water and avoid the nitro crates again. We did something like this earlier, but the nitro crates were more spread apart. This one's a little more difficult. But I somehow did it first try, so it's whatever. I'll take it. We got that one. Wait for it. Jump. Nice. My muscle memory with this level is fantastic. You can kind of tell. I have fantastic muscle memory with this level because of how many times I've played it. Okay. Break those. Break those. Break. And break. There we go. Now, we head down below to the monkey bars. Yay. There's a monkey bar section in the next sewer level that's really hard. Well, not really hard, but it's like one of the hardest parts of the game. This part is not like that. This is a more simple monkey bar section. I guess just to get you introduced to it. Unless I'm wrong and this is that one. But I don't think it is. If I remember correctly, this one's pretty short, I want to say. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left of video. This is definitely not the long one. This is definitely not the hard one I'm thinking about. Because we only got 4 minutes left of video. And I know we got a boss fight at the end of this video, so this was the short one. Okay. I think we'll see shortly. Because the other one I think has sections like this as well. So we'll see shortly. If it's the one I'm thinking about. Nope. It's a short one. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. But yeah, my favorite level, one of my favorite levels. I don't know if it's my #1 favorite level or if I'd put it at #2. There's another level I consider like a really fantastic level, that's Snow Go. I even like doing Snow Go's red jump path. Like, it's really fun. So I don't know if I put this at #1 or if I put Snow Go at #1, but one of those two are like my top favorite in the game.
25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult.
And now we go on to the Komodo Bros. Remember earlier when I said I will have some stuff later to say on later on in this video? One of them was about the eel deal. The other was about the Komodo Bros. Komodo Bros are a really easy boss, but they're not the worst boss in the game, not by far. That is definitely Cortex. I think I ranked the bosses in this game already, but I would put them as Engine, Tiny, probably Komodo Bros, then Ripperoo, and then Cortex. Because as easy as the Komodo Bros are, they're probably one of the most memorable bosses in the trilogy, in my opinion. I think out of the Crash 2 bosses, they're definitely like one of the top 3 most memorable with Engine and Tiny. They're not as memorable as Engine and Tiny in this game, or Dingo Dial and Entropy in the next game, or Embryo in the first game, but they're pretty memorable. For some reason I keep dying when I just said this is like the easiest boss in the game. Okay. They did buff some bosses in the Insane Trilogy, but I don't think this is one of the ones that got buffed. If I remember correctly, I think they gave Papu Papu 2 extra hit points in Crash 1. They made Dingo Dial a little smarter with shooting his like flamethrower in Crash 3. They made Tiny a little smarter with chasing Crash in Crash 2. Or jumping across the platforms in Crash 2. They made Engine slightly harder, but it's mainly just because like it's harder to hit his hit points than it was in the original. And I'm talking about Crash 2 Engine, of course, not Crash 3. But that's the one I remember. The ones I remember them making a little harder is Papu Papu, Dingo Dial, and Tiny. But yeah. I think we might get a message from Cortex, and then after that we're ending off the video. Yep. So, yeah, I'll be ending off the video after this. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye.
But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.